downstairs. Achieve Zuma.
Achieve Eva. secretary was supposed to.
Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman. Chairman. Mr. Chairman. I'm not sure he's going.
The chairman is yet to be found.
Yes, it's waiting.
Where?
I'm sure there's other one now.
Let me go and achieve captain.
Hi, then I'm leaving the office. I have to leave me grants there.
We want to destroy you. We don't want you to live honorably.
I'm abdicating the truth.
I beg hurry up. Come which abdicating. Come. Don't abdicate anything.
Come through. Come down now.
Me, I like kitchen. I just change for kitchen. Don't say.
Mr. Chairman.
Yes, sir.
Please, your attention is needed downstairs. Johnson, I used to live around governor for Ondo State. Yeah, we kept this for you outside the market. You can't even take a joke. Are you kidding me? Spider. Yeah, we get it. I was joking.
Stronger minds. Please take it.
Oh, yeah, now you're trying.
Change mind. Change mind. What's that?
Please. Oshe, since you be sitting Bauchi, I don't know when she'll be coming down. Bauchi, Jumbo. Why? Jumbo. 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 Please. Please, please, please. I heard you are not coming down. So. Power your mic. There are only 3 mics that are strong with you. Myself, yours, and Taraba. So your presence is needed so that other people will be filtered through you. Yes. So please come early. Yes. Thank you. And please. Any moment from now. Please just go and change and everything. Or is this what you're wearing? Definitely.
So
Definitely.
they've not come now.
Testing 1 2.
They should.
Testing mic 1 2.
They should. At least I'm part of it. I'll come out. It's important you are here.
When you live long, yeah. Yeah. As a new one launched today for the Sunday service, it goes without saying. Thank you for telling me I look good because even though I don't like
Please,
praise,
let me give you. Just put it here when she's coming.
I am preempting you. You are about to say your body language showcases that. So please, before you do that, please just keep it simple. I'm someone who doesn't like praises, but if you insist, what more can I say? What more can I say? The Chevela, you also embarrass me by praising me. Otumba Mela.
No, today I'm Otumba.
Otumba Mela.
Otumba Mela.
Who gave you a tuba?
That's because they give you clothes, you give yourself in
Mela, you can't. I'm the only one who can give you a tuba. I'm the one. You know, I have to put on this so that we won't look. It won't be like same. Don't use that bead. That's feminine.
That's not Yoruba.
I'm not using cap.
Because of the logo.
Put it inside. Put it inside. You can see. You can see why I'm the one who can characterize your tumba. Honestly, authority.
friend of students.
Dr. Sly.
Friend of students.
Undokana.
My good friend.
Adeni. It has turned to cramp. Please, AC, please. I'm frying. I'm frying. Sharon, come closer, please. Come closer. As in the seat. Just come closer. When you see royalty, you know. No. Bill, your transmitter. I brought it.
Water baby.
Water side babes.
Oh, Jesus.
What's an lemon? What's an lemon? That is you.
I see. Whoever is coming will feel intimidated.
Like somebody will say, it goes without saying.
I won't do.
Let me see you. Let me see you.
What? Sylvester. Otuba. Otuba.
Do you have joy?
I don't know.
You don't have joy. So please let it.
I'm royalty. Don't.
Please don't.
Come. What is traditional about what people? Hey, what is Africa? This is Africa.
The combination is English. Otuba. Balogun. Balogun ti sùn. Balogun. Magaji. See, you sold your tent. You don't need it. You mortgage your tent.
This one that there's no hot water, how fun? gives you the taste you want to maintain.
You put it in me. Stand up and show them the grace. She's a queen.
What is no day?
Show them the glory of queenship. That is queenship in Africa. There is a royalty, you know.
It's like this.
I like that.
Rounding up.
Right. Thank you. Chelsea's kind of cool. Chelsea kind of codaces. Kachire ido kawai a wurin hankali kan zai kwanta. Cire idon ka kawai ka manta da shi.
Careful.
It has been distributed to the owners, house leaders. Yes.
Don't worry, I'll be fine for now.
Yes. Ask house members.
How can I forget? How don't you? I went and checked his water.
He's sitting down with the problem and looking at the part of the problem.
What did this? They shook me. Deep. This way. They are just gisting that gist. This guy was, what's her name? She was, Yatin. She's explaining the meaning of like means it's like mother of mother. Like actually it's a name given to like queen mother, like she. So probably probably it has to do with them expecting him to be a lady or something like that. So somebody was like, yes, so that he once said that when you were expecting him, they thought he'd be a woman. So she was like, but who can? So she now, the princess was asking that can a female bear the name? She said yes. Is in fact it's a feminine name self. It's not masculine. It's a feminine name, and it's usually for queen mothers. So she was asking, is it only attached to royalty? She said yes, only royal family that can bear that name. Either a daughter of a royal family or like one of the relatives, and they love the grandmother very well. That's so when she dies, you can name whatever. When she finished, she was like, me I'm a princess. I think Yatinuke. That nobody should even go near her. This thing. So everybody started laughing in the room, so I walked out. What we are talking about? What?
Also left a lot of They have to. That's what makes it better. You understand me? What is one thing about it?
How are you? How's Commando?
Nephew.
How's Commando? How's your leg, Commando? Commando, I hope it's getting. You're getting free.
Yeah, because you're shocking.
Oh, okay, awesome.
Wow. What are you looking for?
Sylvester, what do you mean? You go be like TJ.
You're heartless.
Wishing nobody would want that same talk. At the same time, they are coming back and you go know that they are. It goes even without saying. See as that man is scattered in each language. You know, you have to not together to acknowledge even what you don't understand.
Brother Sylvester, he brought out his own dough.
Nakate and Soka done. Oh God. How do you guys sing him? Let me drop my book there. Eh? Yeah.
I what on the canal said. Said after he has been speaking to you, so you couldn't hear what we did.
I only got to hear Kano, then
Spiritual stuff.
oh, okay. Thank you. Wow. Another face.
Your battle's very good. Is this a real cake?
Go.
Stand up, stand up.
Stand up.
Guys, how you doing?
You're welcome, sir.
God bless you.
You're welcome, sir.
Hello. Hello, big guy. Hello. How are you? How you doing? Hello. How are you? How's everything? Hello, Sanu. Down here. How are you? Sanu, Sanu. Hello, how are you? God bless you. You may be seated. Sit down. You are the chairman.
You are honored to have Please.
Thank you.
You're most welcome now, miss.
Thank you very much.
Cut the long story short, I'll let the spokesperson start with the introduction of his name and the title of the pet project is involved in. Thank you.
You're most welcome, sir.
Hello, thank you.
From the state of Harmony, Kwara State, and my name is Ehiozuwa, and I'm the founder of Project National Values, a project to be infused into the educational sector that will help boost and redefine education back to its normal level. You're most welcome, sir.
National value.
Yes.
Thank you.
You're most welcome, sir.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you, sir. As you can see, I'm an African woman.
Wow.
I don't have to really introduce myself, but for formality's sake, I will. My name is Ifenla Jedida. I'm the Labour Governor for Ogun State. And my PDP, not political party, but personal development project is ARC, Rainbow Movement. Basically, we are interested in the emotional, mental, psychological wellness and fitness of Ogun State people, the youth, and everybody, basically, because we want a situation in which people won't look down on youths just because, to some extent, we misconstrue them, just because we expect them to act in a particular way, just because we expect them to be children, just because we want them to act like every other person. And really, everybody has a potential in them. We all have different potentials. Twins, if you have, or if you've seen people who are twins, you cannot expect them to act the same way. Now, with this understanding, we want to raise you so that anywhere they are, they can fit into anywhere in the world. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Clap for her.
Sorry to cut you short. Please, your name, state, and pet project. Title of pet project. Thank you very much.
How are you today?
My name is Nabi Bello-Basakoch, the Borun Government representative of Sokoto State. My personal project is Life of Admiralty, a possible solution to street begging.
Well seated, and welcome to our colorful and solution-driven mansion. My name is Mohammed Sule, the Labour Governor representing Kogi State and the founder of Edu Conquest, the first educational competition for development.
My name is Arabella. Okay, sorry. The purpose of this outfit, my name is Otumba Arabella, the Labour Governor representing Kogi State.
Thank you.
Sorry, my personal development project is Dubai, also known as Gators Talent. Sorry, I'm overwhelmed with this dressing. Good evening and welcome to the
Thank you.
From the nature speak to the nation of Taraba State. My name is Chiba, the Labour Governor representing Taraba State. And my project is called the SLT 100. They didn't see my Taraba 100%. You're welcome.
You're welcome, sir. My name is Dr. Ehiozuwa Sylvester Ehino, also known as a fellow student from the Handbook of Nation of Edo State. My project is the Amen Project, Alternative Meat for Nigerians. Meat for everyone.
Thank you very much.
Well, welcome, sir. From the Food Basket of the Nation, I'm Princess Iverin, and I welcome you to our solution-driven mansion. And my pet project is the automated pantry banking system, of which I'm an inventor. So, thank you.
It's nice having you, sir.
Thank you.
From Cradle of Yoruba Land, my name is Akin Shilati Mitokwe Vivian, and I'm the Labour Governor for Osun State. My pet project is Nigeria Agritourism Festival. Thank you.
It's wonderful to meet such a personality like you, sir.
Thank you.
My name is Ali Bode from the Center of Excellence of Labour Government for Lagos State. And my pet project is Buy Back Nigeria. It's premised on a tripod of B's: Buy Nigeria, Brand Nigeria, and Build Nigeria. Thank you.
That's nice.
You're most welcome, sir.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. I am Jubalnice Jonathan, Labour Governor for Borno State, and my pet project is titled Mobama Yara Ilimi. In English, it means educate children. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome, sir.
Thank you.
My name is Jean DK, Labour Governor representing River State, the treasure base of the nation. I'm the founder, Thank you, Sam, Nipa Palm Sap / Ethanol, an alternative for gasoline and diesel. You're welcome. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you.
The glory of all lands by Elsa State. I'm Day and my pet project is to protect our environment. Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome, sir. My name is Ehiozuwa Johnson Abgonayinma for Ondo State. My pet project is called Ondokano Chocolates Factory and Cocoa Processing Center.
Thank you. My namesake. Thank you.
You're welcome, sir.
God bless you.
My name is Miss Matthew, the Labour Governor of Akwa State. My pet project is Akwa State Economic Difference Initiative. Thank you, sir.
Distinguished guests, welcome, sir. Name
God
is Joshua Samson Bana from the Power State, Niger. I'm the team lead for Urus Energy and Alternative for Nigeria Power Mass. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
You're welcome, sir.
How are you?
Very fine, sir. Welcome to the Solution-Driven Mansion.
Amen.
From the Eastern Heartland, my name is Onyekwe Godwin. I'm the Liberal Governor for Imo State, and I am part of the solution. My pet project is I am POT Innovative Solutions, and I am POT is POTS. That's part of the solution, grooming young people for leadership. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You're most welcome, sir.
How are you?
My name is the governor representing the people of Enugu State. My pet project is called This Bamboo, and my slogan is the Wise Man Plant.
God bless.
I must say you look very successful, sir.
Thank you.
Profound humility. I am Shamsuddin Magaji from the land of equity, the Thailand of Nigeria, and the home of the Argungu International Fishing and Cultural Festival, Kebbi State. My pet project is Keep Kebbi Clean. It's all about preserving our environment. You are most welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
From God's own state, you're welcome to our Solution Mantra. My name is also Joy Chinito, the Labour Governor for Abia State. You're welcome, sir.
God bless.
And my pet project is the new Abia Empire. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Without a doubt, sir, it is obvious that you are an elder statesman, and you can tell that the spirit is working.
Thank you. Thank you.
Representing the big heart of this nation, the heart of the Niger Delta, I am the Labour Governor for Delta State. My name is Ushebiri Onu. My personal development project, my passion, is called LRG 900, transforming lives, raising the next set of Niger Delta leaders, youths, entrepreneurs, and rural women entrepreneurs.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome, sir. My name is Haruna Babale, the Labour Governor of Yobe State, and my pet project is Noma Agro Academy. Thank you.
Thank you. God bless you.
You're highly welcome, our Sunday guest.
God bless.
Yes, we eat our Sunday rice.
Thank you.
I'm John Burumele, Titus Bona, the Labour Governor representing Bauchi State. And my pet project is Pearls in Agriculture and Integrated Farming for Children.
Thank you.
Welcome, sir. My name is Prince Yusuf, the Labour Governor of Ondo State. And my pet project is Taboy Foundation. They are an integrated charity foundation.
Thank you very much.
You're most welcome, sir.
God bless you.
Center of Learning. My name is Sharon Ogi Estefanis, the Labour Governor for Kaduna State, and my pet project is the DADA Initiative, that's the Media Anti-Drug Abuse Initiative. Most welcome.
Thank you.
Orúkọ mi ni Adélakùn Ibrahim, Gómìnà ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ ti Labour. In short, my name is Adélakùn Ibrahim, Labour Governor of Oyo State, and my pet project is Waste to Wealth. Anything you can think of waste will be turned to wealth. On this note, sir, I will hereby declare the floor open for you to introduce yourself and address us. Thank you.
Let me first of all thank you and congratulate you. No, thank you very much. When you were all speaking, you stood up, right? So I should also stand. Thank you. My name is Honorable E.J. Abgonayinma. E.J. stands for Ehiozuwa Johnson My initial is EJ, representing the good people of Ego, Ikpobaoka Federal Constituency, Edo State, the heartbeat of the nation. Today, I want to really congratulate you all, the 36 governors. We're in the future governors of various states in this country. All of you are here. It's possible, it is doable, it is achievable. Do you all believe that?
Yes, sir.
Now, the labor room. What happened in labor room? Women sometimes go to labor room to deliver their child. Expectancy. Expecting something good, something great. And this labor room also, Nigerians are also expecting something great from you all. That at the end of the day, you will be able to articulate, to bring to bear certain values, certain things that can move Nigeria to a greater height. Nigeria can be among the leading nations. That is why I've often said, something good can come out of Nigeria. Clap for that. You must believe it, that something good can come out of Nigeria. Why am I saying this? If somebody could come to put this together, people are watching you right now all over the world. An individual came up with the idea to help you so that you can also help others. And you all represent various states. And in your own state, as the governor here, the labor room, you also have your cabinet. Am I not correct? Now, they say charity begins at home. For me, I was born in the village. I was born in the village called Ewowe in Edo State. And I had my parents growing up as a child to go to the farm, to go to the stream, to fetch water. And at the time, my father said I must leave the village. Behold, at the point I said, no, I'm not going to leave the village. So why should I leave my father, my mother that I knew? I wouldn't want to leave them. Going to where? Where am I going? A place of unknown, uncertainty. And I declined. And my father said, no, I want you to go to Benin to go to school. At that time, I didn't even know how to say come or go. I didn't understand any English. My first language was Benin. And they used to teach us Benin language in school in the village. So coming to Benin, it was like coming from Benin, leaving Benin to America or to London. So I came to Benin and I was shocked. I said, wow, this is interesting. And I was happy at the time, but at the time I was feeling pain that I could not see my father and my mother. But the good thing is this, my father saw the future. That my son, you must leave the village to come to Benin. And I came to Benin, went to school, started learning English, started learning how to write English. Look, anything you put your heart in, you can achieve it. If you work hard, God will perfect the rest. Do you believe that? If you work hard today, all of you that are here, whatever you are able to take from here, putting all heads together, you are from various states. And what is important is that always remember that we are one nation, one Nigeria. One Nigeria. There's nothing like I'm Igbo, I'm Yoruba, I'm Hausa, I'm Edo, I'm a Nigerian. First. In America, you will never see any American telling anyone, oh, I am Texans, I am New Yorker. You won't hear that. I'm an American. Do you hear me? So next time when people ask you, where are you from? I'm a Nigerian.
What state are you from does not matter. You are the future generation. You can be governor of your state. You can be a senator. You can be a House of Rep member. You can be chairman of local government council. You can be minister. You can be president of this great nation. That is why I must appreciate the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Right Honorable Yakubu Dogara, and the Senate President, Saraki, and all the members of our National Assembly who took the pen and said, look, we must pass this bill, not too young to run. Because we're passionate about it because of people like you. The future is in your hand. I've always been praying for my children to be better than me. My prayer is that all of you here should be better than we that are older. We are in the digital age now. The world is a global village. Some of our fathers, they don't understand the meaning of iPhone, iPad, or computer, or to send email. They cannot comprehend. They don't understand. Don't blame them. So we cannot continue to operate Nigeria as analog. We must operate Nigeria as digital. There's nothing wrong to see people like you leaving this labor room after you have deliberated, having a very wonderful chairman of your governors forum. Put your hands together. Put your hands together for your governors forum. Sincerely, I've heard from all of you. Your pet project, and I believe it shall come to reality. It shall bear good fruit. They say many are called, few are choosing. You are the choosing one that are here today to impart others. Whatever knowledge you are able to gain from here is not for you to just swallow it here, drop or dump it here when you are leaving. Is to take it with you to go out there and tell the world what you learned from labor room. What you learned from labor room. Sir, let me tell you all that this country belongs to all of us. I say Nigeria belongs to all of us. I don't want to have or do what we call blame game. Rather, we must be constructive. We must be positive. In any problem, in every problem, there's always a solution. And I believe the reason why you are here is to profile the solution that will make Nigeria a better and greater country. Is it not? Yes, sir. And I know for a fact, I have been briefed how much effort you have put in to get things done, looking at Nigeria 100 years from now. And I want to pray that God should be able to put in your head that what you will come out with, every Nigerians, every patriotic Nigerians, we have the belief that this labor room was never in vain. I said it was never in vain. Because if you study Holy Quran, it teaches love. It teaches passion, loving one another, caring for one another, being our brother's keeper. And if you go further to study the Holy Bible, it teaches the same love, loving one another, caring for each other, being our brother's keeper. There's nowhere in the Quran, Holy Quran or Holy Bible, where it teaches corruption or stealing or killing one another or milling one another or cheating one another. Then where did we get this from? It's a good question that we should ask ourselves. Why is Nigeria the way it is? Some of you have traveled with your parents, your family, and you see the way things are done outside this country. Things work. There's constant electricity. Like here now, labor room, you are always on diesel, spending millions of naira to keep the light on, so because you are on live broadcast. You don't want to be seeing light outage. You want to see constant electricity supply. What happened? Because our past leaders have failed us. My prayer is that you, all of you here, will be the one that will build Nigeria for a better future. Whatever you want to be in life, work towards it. Be focused. Don't be distracted. Don't let anyone come to you that you cannot do it. Yes. Oh, you can't make it. You can make it. I said you can make it. What did I say? You can make it. If I can make it from a humble background, a child born in the village, let the village a roadway to Benin, from Benin to Benue State, from Benue State to Cross River State, from Cross River State to Imo State, from Imo State to United States of America for over 30 years. You can make it. I said you can make it. Every one of you can make it. What I want to say is that, look, the love that I've seen here, whether you are Igbo, Hausa, Yoruba, Benin, that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. What is important is here what we are able to come out with. Ideas. Try to come up with solutions. I don't want to dwell about what happened in the past in Nigeria. I'm talking about how do we get it right? How do we have good roads? How do we have good educational system? How do we have good health system? How do we have transportation system? Something good can come out of Nigeria. Something good must come out of Nigeria. It is doable, it is achievable, it is possible. If only we work towards it. Not just praying all night. I understand prayer works, but prayers only works after you have worked hard. You don't sit down and expect heaven to fall and there's miracle is going to come. Where's miracle coming from? When you have not put in an effort to work to get things done, and you have failed to study. When there's an exam tomorrow, instead of you to study hard so that you can pass, you are looking for a way to go and pay the teacher or the professor or the lecturer so that I can give you a pass mark. That is not how Nigeria is going to move forward. It is not going to be that. And it's going to be the only way forward is all of us as a patriotic Nigeria to put Nigeria first. Putting Nigeria first means you must not castigate Nigeria. You must not abuse Nigeria. You must not insult Nigeria. You must be positive and be prayerful to your country. There's no American that will say they will abuse America. It's only Nigeria that are here. They will insult Nigeria. They will abuse Nigeria. If you abuse Nigeria, how do you want Nigeria to succeed? We must work. Then we ask God to perfect it by praying. But we don't expect things to work without working. And you are asking God, you are praying, you are fasting. At the end of the day, nothing happens. So I want you all to work. That when you come out of labor room, every Nigerian will be proud of you. Everyone in your various state will be proud of you. They will want to say, I wish I was the one that went to this labor room. Can you imagine? You will see father calling others, say, can you imagine? Engineer Okosun's daughter went to labor room. Look at this girl. She's a changed human being. She's wonderful. I can see some of you here better than Bill Gates. I say I can see some of you here better than Bill Gates. Some of you can be president of this nation. It's possible. Some of you here can be governor. You can be. It is possible. It is now you must start. I remember when I was in the village, I was about 8-9 years old. I said one day I will go to America. Who asked me to say that? My elder family friend, they caught me, they slapped me, they said you are a witch. You are already flying. You started flying. How can you leave this village say you are going to go to America? How? Oh, you already start flying. You're flying at night. You have true story. Some of them are still alive. But I walk towards it. I walk towards it and I pray to God, and God perfected it. And truly, I went to America and I conquered and I came back, and God is still on the throne. Let us not use religion to mess up Nigeria. Religion is a major problem in our country. I see some of you and you are Muslim. Some of you are Christian. We are all brothers and sisters. I study, what they call IROK, Islamic Religious Knowledge, in my class 1 or 2. And I'll tell you the truth, I got A's in all of them. And again, from class 3 to 5, I studied BK. I can tell you both. All of them, they teaches value. You can't remove anything out of them. It is we human beings that have decided to turn it upside down when you now see problem all over the world, all over Nigeria. Christian killing Christian, Christian killing Muslim, Muslim killing Muslim, Muslim killing Christian, Christian killing Muslim. It is not right. I want you to go back and tell the world, we are one Nigeria. We are one family. We are brothers and sisters. We are the same. God created all of us. Same blood flow through us. Is it not? Is it not same blood? Same blood flow through us. So I'm happy. A young man from Edo State. Are you a medical doctor? A medical doctor. Probably no job. You go to school. 4 years supposed to get your first degree. You end up spending 7-8 years in school. And by the time you are out, you probably say you have no job. When you apply for a job, they say you need experience. Where did you get your experience from? Time has been wasted. Government have failed in their to be responsible, to be accountable. So you must challenge government. I say you must challenge government positively. Positively. Not by carrying cutlass or carrying gun. That will not solve. Use your brain like Martin Luther King did. Use your brain to conquer the world. Use your brain to conquer Nigeria. That Nigeria that we used to hear of, our forefather, people like Zik, people like Awolowo, people like Tafa Balewa, Ahmedu Bello, they were Nigerians. They were Nigerians. Look at them at their younger age. Some of them were not your age. They were younger than your age. But they were able to excel. They were able to build Nigeria together as one. You see some, those days, Awolowo will sit down, Zik will sit down, Tafa Balewa will sit down. Let me tell you, if you have not watched the video, Google it. Tafa Balewa visit to United States of America in the 60s. When he visited the United States of America, everybody came out. They trooped out to come out, witness to see. They were jubilating to receive our Prime Minister of our great country, Nigeria. As at then, I was born in 1960. Can you imagine then? Almost 57 years ago. Almost 57 years ago. Our Prime Minister, Tafa Balewa, was highly received by the United States of America. People lined up on the street. He was in Nigeria. He said he was. He wasn't a foreigner. But today, President goes to America. You will not see anybody even coming out to look at. Who is that? Because we have failed. A lot of money meant for you, for Nigerians, have been stolen. Our major problem is corruption. There is no country in this world that is not corrupt. But Nigeria corruption is that of impunity, without thinking about their own children or thinking about the future. Your future is in your hand, my brothers and my sisters. Fellow governors, I said your future is in your hand. Whatever you think today that you want to be, work towards that part. You can achieve it. What did I say? You can achieve it. Achiever doesn't come easily. But you must plan towards it, have time for it, time to rest, time to study, time to converse, time to relate to others. You must be able to relate to each other. I must not fail to appreciate those who are behind this labor room. If this is the only thing, the only service they can offer to Nigeria as a nation, they have done well. I'm not here to castigate or to be negative. Others that have done it, I was told how they wanted to frustrate this project because of their own selfishness, not being selflessness. They wanted to kill this labor room. But guess what? They can no longer kill it.
Yes.
This is something that the world today are watching. They are watching. How you articulate yourself, that is how they will look at you. When sometime ago, I will not mention the name, I came with one of the Congress person for United States. We are Transcorp, one of the major television stations in the United States. They were going to interview her. And what did they do? They asked the woman at Transcorp Hilton to move. We had some trees, flowers. They now took her to the flower where you have the flower and the trees. She was backing the trees and the flower. And I told the cameraman, I said, no, I want you to back Transcorp Hilton. Don't back trees, back Transcorp Hilton. Why were they doing that? What they are showing, they want to show that all we do, we have trees. Trees and grass. No structure. Yes. The best person that can market Nigeria are you. What did I say? You are the best human being on earth that can market your country, Nigeria. Whatever you do today, your behavior, your attitude, people are watching you. I say people are watching you. So let's do what is right to put Nigeria among the leading nations. Our past leader has failed us. Are you all going to fail us? No. Challenge me. Challenge me. I'm going to ask you, I'm going to give you opportunity to also ask me questions. Challenge me. I'm a member House of Rep. That doesn't mean that I am better than you or you are better than me. We're all created by God. It's just an opportunity that you might be a governor tomorrow. It is possible. At my age, I might probably come and work under you. Nobody knows tomorrow. You don't know what you only know about yesterday, what happened yesterday. You don't know what the future holds. That some of you here might be employer of labor. Don't you believe that? So to be employer of labor, you must work, you must plan, because failure to plan, what does that mean? So I want you to plan for a better tomorrow. For a better tomorrow. Nigeria is where we are today. It's not your fault. You are not the creation of putting Nigeria where we are right now. But I still have to thank God for keeping Nigeria together. Many have wished Nigeria to be divided. By now, some predicted that in 2015, Nigeria will be divided. But God said no. Who can challenge God? Yes, there are some obstacles here and there, but the ability to think outside the box, to reason together, we must get it right. That is what is important. And that is why you are out here to put your heads together, to deliberate, 36 governors, labor room governors, to reason together, coming out with a resolution for the way forward, for a better Nigeria, that we can also speak on it and say, yes, these children are saying the truth. Do you believe that?
Yes, sir.
You have exhibited leadership quality. Leadership quality. You have exhibited that. And I'm happy to say that God is in this business. I see men, I see women. They say what men can do, women can do much more better. Is it not? Clap for yourself. That's why we also are working very hard to make sure that women are also given opportunity to contest for any position of their heart desire. It is not only meant for men, it is meant for women, it is meant for men. Go to Germany. A woman is the leader there. Is it not? Yes. Look at Hillary Clinton, former Secretary of State. That is, she's a woman. Is she not? If they can do it, you can. I say you can do it. And look at some of you here. When Gowon, an elder statesman, I respect him a lot. At his age, do you know how old he was when he was head of state? Any of you know? Huh? 20, 27, 29?
27.
Well, let me tell you something. Whether 27, 28, 29, 30, what I'm trying to tell you, how many of you here are 30? Raise up your hand. Or let me say, how many of you are below 30? How many of you are above 30? So that means, at your age now, as at then, General Gowon was the head of state of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So, not too young to run. So, at your age, you can contest to be a House of Rep, to be a senator. Is it not possible?
It's possible, sir.
From this labor room, it shall be well with you.
Amen.
From this labor room, I want to see some of you, when you live here, go to your own state and go and challenge yourself. Go and challenge yourself. Challenging yourself, you must make a difference. So that people can see you and say, no, we saw this young man, we saw this young woman, we need to support them. A time will come where Ghana must go back, must not be the factor of deciding who should be, who should not be. Where we begin to bring a different idea of raising funds for campaign, not people spending billions and billions just to get a position. Because it takes a village to raise a child. It also takes a village to decide who should be their councillor, their chairman, their House of Rep, their senator, their governor, and as well as in general, their president. No cash and carry. We must discuss all that here. What do we do to get it right? That it is not because you are a millionaire when you have no character, you have no moral value, your name cannot buy, newspaper because of your past antecedent. You have a corruption mindset. People have been talking about restructuring. Discuss that in this labor room. Discuss restructuring. For me, I've said it on many fora, on radio television station, on print media, social media. I am not against restructuring. I am not. I am not against restructuring. No. But what I am saying, we must first of all restructure our mind, our heart, our soul out of corruption. Because corruption is our major problem. If you want to clap, clap. Clap does not hurt. Our major problem is corruption. We didn't have restructuring when IBB built Third Mainland Bridge. We did not have restructuring when Transcorp Heating was built. We didn't have restructuring when Aso Villa was built. We did not have restructuring when National Assembly was built. We didn't have restructuring when many federal roads were built. It is the will, the commitment, the desire to put your country forward, to be accountable, to be responsible to your people. Not about pride, ego. You must come with humility. I hear people agitating, clamoring for restructuring. Restructuring of what? Look at Niger Delta. Some of you are from Niger Delta. Look at the oil pollution. Look at the oil spillage, the waterways, the farmland destroyed to the detriment of the ordinary people. Look at the north part of Nigeria, the northern part. Look at the IDPs. Look at the northeast. Are they not Nigerians? You see there, you visit there, you weep and you cry. Why do they have to go through this? Go to the southeast. There's no development. Go to the Niger Delta, no development. Southwest, no development apart from Lagos. Apart from Abuja that is developed, show me anywhere in this country that you have a hub. Either in the southeast, there's no hub of development. If you go to southwest, only Lagos is the only hub. Go to the south, nowhere. Where the economy, the bale of our economy comes from. But what happened? The oil stolen, take it through the back door to global destination. It is not your fault, but they blame it on the militants. What do they do? The meter they use to monitor how many barrels leaving Nigeria, purchased, owned, calibrated, operated by multinational companies without government monitoring. And they are able to take this crude to global destination. Your money, our money, your future mortgage because of the cabals. Our problem is enormous. So I want to only deposit just few so that you can understand. Our problem is not whether you are not from south or west or east. Our problem is a general problem. If you go to the north, there's no development. Is there any? No. It's not that we don't have the money. The money has been taken away by some few cabals. So what we need to do is to engage them positively, not by violence. We must speak about it. We must design a different, ways and means how to get out of this mess. It's a total mess. It's a cancer that needs serious eradication. Let's provide a better solution for a better Nigeria. It is achievable, it is doable, it is possible. So thank you very much. Let me sit down for any questions so that I can respond to you.
Thank you very much. We're so inspired, so we'd like to take a few questions. Please, just straight to the question.
Patriotic address. Thank you for that. My name is Ehiozuwa from the state. 2019 is approaching. And I'm sure, I don't know, but you will correct me if I'm wrong. So my concern is, what will you do different from what we do, especially with youth, with respect to youth? Now, maybe they will act like they will misbehave in one way or the other. Will you still continue in that the normal politicking that we know, where youth are given money to go and get high and then do anyhow misbehave in order to get the youth to vote for you, things like that? What I mean is election thuggery. Would you engage in something like that? That's number one. Number two is our green century good. You make mention of planning. When you fail to plan, you plan to fail. We are working day and night to make sure that our country has a plan, 100-year plan. So what will you do in National Assembly to see that this 100 years development plan is followed to the letter?
Yeah. Thank you very much. First of all, no, thank you. I appreciate it. By God's grace, I don't know what the future holds. As of today, I'm a member of House of Representatives. To be responsible, to be accountable to my people. When people are just talking about election 2019, they are trying to miss the focus. There are a lot of things that we should be talking about. Employment, job creation. That is the issue that we should be talking about now. And that's what I'm talking about. What I've taken right now that is important is the undeclared crude oil that left this country. I moved a motion last year that is still under investigation. I've traveled to Niger State to interact with some of those companies who investigated the matter. How billions of dollars left this country to global destination, like the United States of America, who got the highest, 391 million barrels left Nigeria to US. That's over $17 billion. Now, that's just US alone. But I must appreciate if our former president, President Jonathan, for one thing that he did. He was the one that started the investigation. When Tom Polo said to former president, look, sir, we need to investigate from 1999 to present what left Nigeria to global destination, because every time they always say it's the militant that are destroying pipeline, they are stealing the crude and all that. Chief Tom Polo approached the president. The president yielded, and they engaged a company called Molecular Power System to do the investigation. And in return, the Molecular Power System engaged a United States firm called Lumos Group. They were to investigate 51 countries. Out of the 51 countries, they have investigated, concluded, completed 41 countries. We look at how much left this country undeclared for, stolen. So, even today, if you look at today's Vanguard front page, that was the headline. And that is something I have passion for. So I don't want to talk about politics now, election 2019. I want to be focused so I don't miss the 8 ball. I want to see exactly what really happened. And I'm getting a lot of support. Thank God to our speaker and many men and women that are supporting, and the US Congress and some lawyers from the United States who are fighting that the money must be returned back to Nigeria. If I start talking about 2019 now, then I will lose it. So that is not my focus. If the time comes, if my people want me to come back to contest, I will. But right now, that is not the bond of contention. Talking about thuggery, I have never used thuggery. Let me tell you what I use. During my campaign, electioneering, I graded over 50 roads. I was able to impart a lot of students, scholarship. I've been doing this over the years, not because I was contesting. When I was living in the United States, I come back home, I always visited my school, the secondary school I went to, support the school, the student, support some family friends, support some churches who I used to get some children who parents cannot afford to pay their school fees. It was not much, just little money, but it means a lot to those families as are dead. Sometimes you turn $100, it's a lot of money. $50, I used to say it's a lot of money. Even $20 there, it's a lot of money. But coming back to Nigeria, I found it very easy that the people supported me. Both APC, PDP member, even those that does not belong to any political party, especially the Christian community and the Muslim community, because Ipubaha is where you have the most populated, in a way you have a lot of Muslims. And they all supported me. So politics is not about, when you look at it really, it's not the name party that is the issue. The individual, the people in there, they are the people that really matters. You can move from APC to PDP, PDP to APC, or to ABGA or to Labour. No. Let it be a situation that whether you are APC or you are PDP, this is not a political arena. The most important thing is to vote for the candidate or for the aspirant that you believe that can develop your place, move your state, move your country forward. No money bag. The problem is money bag. That is the reason why I'm saying that from this labor room, you all must be able to articulate your, at least come out with a good position. How do we tackle the problem? That is why you have people, they are not accountable to anybody, they are not responsible to anybody. After spending so much money in campaign, in election, they say, oh, I've already paid for the office. What are you bothering me for? Some don't even go home. Some don't even move motion. Some don't even sponsor bills. But I can tell you, thank God, I have been able to impart my people, and they are proud of me. Go and check. Google my name. Check my website. Just Google my name. EJ Abgonayinma or Ehiozuwa Johnson Abgonayinma. You see my past antecedents. Even living in America, I did the same thing. It's about serving the people. If white people gave me an opportunity in America, not even African American, not even Nigerians. So when I come back to my own country, you are talking about, oh, you are Igbo, you are Yoruba, you are Hausa. Give me a break. We are Nigerians. We should love ourselves. At least what has helped me, I've also traveled. Not only living in the village, I also live in the city, Benin, before moving to Benue. I lived in Benue for years, for some years. Then I moved to Cross River, some years. Then I moved to Imo, Southeast, for years. And from there, living Nigeria to America. So now, I can say, I'm a true Nigerian. Most of my friends in the house are, I tell you, they are people from the north. I have people from the east, I have people from the southwest, I have people from everywhere. So I don't discriminate. So thank you.
Actually, after hearing you speak, I got inspired. I hardly get inspiration from politicians. But honestly speaking, since after Thomas Sule died, I'm looking for someone to inspire me, and I consider you the next best thing. However, I am kind of between the devil and the deep blue sea, or should I say, I am between middle of the center. Why? You know, every time you get to talk with a politician, he always asks the victim. Like, if we complain and the politicians complain, we trade complaints, at the end of the day, the repayment flows like a cycle. And yes, I appreciate the fact that you've been talking for the ordinary Nigerian. And honestly speaking, had it been you did not introduce yourself, I wouldn't have said you are one of the politicians. I said you are a commoner like us. However, I want to know, despite the lamentations and what you've said so far, what are you really doing to address this problem that you've been seeing of corruption and everything? Because if at the end of the day, politicians keep telling us this is the problem of Nigeria, and at a point, we lose it. And then I don't know, maybe it's only the youth that will provide the problem, which I believe we don't have the might to do. So I want to know, what is it that you yourself have been doing? Yes, I've had your philanthropic gestures and I believe you are a man of steel. But what is it that you will do to make sure that this trend, we stop blaming at the government, you people in government to stop blaming the government at the same time? So in a nutshell, that's what I want to say. Thank you very much for the inspiration. I really feel highly inspired. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I really appreciate your question. One, you have a role to play. I have a role to play. Every one of us here have a role to play. Every Nigerians, patriotic Nigerians, have a role to play. Seeing a crime being committed, failure to report the scene of that crime to the nearest law enforcement agency, you are as guilty as the man or woman who committed that crime. It's not left just to me alone, or to National Assembly member alone, or to Mr. President, or the Speaker, or the Senate President. That is the reason why I am in support of President Buhari. He's an APC, fine, I'm PDP. But I am supporting his effort in fighting the war against corruption. Whether you like it or not, our major problem is corruption. If we have money meant to develop the federal roads, I will be happy. If we have good hospital, we have money to develop it, you will be happy. If you have money to develop the educational system, you will be happy. Is it the healthcare system that is the state of comatose? Now, the reason again, let me take you aback. I'm still saying, our major problem today, yesterday, and tomorrow, if we don't solve it. Because if we don't fight corruption, corruption will fight us and kill us. And our prayer is that corruption does not kill Nigeria. Amen. Look, do you know what it took Dubai to build their country? Have you visited Dubai? There was desert 20 years ago. And just 30 billion. That's what they started with. They went to America. Come and help us develop our country. With their oil, they mortgage their oil. Have an agreement. America came in and helped them. America invited other foreign body to develop Dubai. What is wrong with we, Nigeria government? Go to somewhere. Okay, just look around this labor room now. You see the way it's beautified? Don't you see how beautiful it is? Huh? Yes, sir. Now, why can't we beautify Nigeria like that? Nigeria is a country standing where everybody want to jet Nigeria with HIV, jet Nigeria with malaria, jet Nigeria with tuberculosis, jet Nigeria with corruption. You kill Nigeria, you abuse Nigeria. How do you want Nigeria to survive? But if you take everything away to protect Nigeria, when money is given to you to work, do it. No, when you collect money, you go home and go to sleep. And then at the end of the day, there's no infrastructure on ground. We must be responsible. People must pay the price for it. If you commit any crime, you must face the wrath of the law. My problem is this. You had somebody moving a bill, was sponsoring a bill in the house. Amnesty bill for the looters. And I challenged. He's my friend, he's my brother. I said, this bill will not see the light of day in this house. Amnesty bill for looters that have looted this country. You want to give the amnesty? How? How? Now, what do you hear? Oh, President Buhari is witch-hunting this. President Buhari is witch-hunting that. I have no hidden brief for him. When he goes wrong, President Buhari, I say it without fear or favor. He's the president. God bless him. I'm also a House of Rep member. I'm responsible to my people. My people want to see dividends of democracy. It is my responsibility to be accountable, to be responsible to bring dividends of democracy, to bring federal government presence to the doorstep of my people. If I cannot do that, I'm not worth to be a House of Rep member. So we must first of all support the president's effort in fighting corruption. What did they do? They divert attention just to discredit him. Because when you are fighting corruption, corruption is fighting you back. Do you understand that? And the people that you are fighting, they are not small men like you and me. They have stolen billions. How can you see somebody stole, I was reading on paper the other day, stole 500 naira. He was sentenced to 2 years imprisonment. 500 naira, somebody sentenced for 2 years to go to prison. Somebody stole billions of dollars and is working scot-free. And they are doing hallelujah. When he's driving limousine, driving Rolls Royce, the community are praising him. Huh? Is that the country you want to live in? No. Look, challenge me. Let anybody challenge me. I have how many bedroom? How many can I sleep? One. Even in that bed, that's one bed. I can only sleep in one space. What shall it profit a man? If I have 10 cars, how many will I drive? The problem is this. Because National Assembly is fighting corruption, we are supporting President Buhari. That's why they are fighting us. You hear National Assembly, they say we receive 1 billion. House of Rep member 1 billion a year. That the Senate receive 3 billion a year. Huh? If the Senate receive 3 billion a year, 3 times 109 senator, that is 327 billion. If we House of Rep member receive 1 billion a year, that is 360 billion. If you add 360 billion plus 327 billion, that is 687 billion thereabout. Now, our total budget of National Assembly is 115 billion. The total budget, with over 7,000 staff, National Assembly Civil Service Commission. We are not talking about diesel. We are not talking about maintaining National Assembly. We are not talking about the security and all others, just to blackmail us. They say we have Prado, we have Lexus, Jeep, Land Cruiser. Look, I have seen managing the car that I brought. I'm using to work, the Toyota Camry. But you will see a minister, SA, PA, with convoy, Land Cruiser, Lexus Jeep, Prado Jeep, Toyota Camry, all sort of executive luxury vehicle. And you see them coming to National Assembly to come and defend their budget. But they will say that National Assembly, we are corrupt. We don't award contract. We don't see money. We only move motion, sponsor bill, do our oversight function. Okay? That is our duty. You know, to sponsor bill, to make laws for the good governance of all Nigerians. That is our responsibility. We don't award contract. It is the executive. So what you hear when they are castigating National Assembly, ask them, what have we done? You know why? If they don't do that, that means we have the opportunity to hammer them. They want to whip sentiment to put National Assembly in the bad light with the public. That has been their trick. That is their game. Former president did it. The current one. It is not President Buhari that is doing it. It is the cabal around Mr. President. Then I've asked Mr. President, there are some of his, people working with him that he needs to sack immediately. They must go. Because they are his problem. President Buhari means well for this country. He's not materialistic. He's not looking for billions. like others. But the cabals, they have ruined this country. They want to destroy his government, so that they will say he didn't succeed. Whether they are the one that made him to fail. My prayer is that if President Buhari succeed, guess what? Won't you be happy? I will be happy. Whether I'm APC or PDP, I'll be happy. I will have a better Nigeria. I don't wish Nigeria to die. I don't wish Nigeria dead. But I want Nigeria to succeed. Because when Nigeria succeeds, all of us succeed.
No, Prince. Sorry.
This young man look like the man that is impersonating Buhari, the comedian.
Thank you very much.
God bless you.
Deep, inspiring one. I was really inspired.
Thank you.
So my first question is, in your own word, what's the definition of success and failure? Because you said you failed in Nigeria. And also about not young to rob. Because how many of the older citizens that are in politics do you think that are ready to step down for the youth to take over? Knowing fully well that some people at the age of 61 are still contesting. And we are here, we want to run. And they have the full cabals behind them. So sir, how many of them do you think they are ready to step down for us to take over? And also one of our colleagues made mention of the Green Century Code. We've spent day and night trying to come up with a 100 plan for Nigeria. So sir, in your own power, what effort will you make to see that this our Green Century Code is being implemented in Nigeria?
Thank you very much. They say the Green Century Code, is it not?
Yes.
How much effort will I make for the Green Century Code to be implemented? Okay, starting from my coming here. The journey has just begun, and I can see victory in the tunnel, and the end will definitely justify the means. And I believe sincerely, I am passionate about it. That is why celebrating my birthday, I want to celebrate it with you here. I just turned 57. You said, what is the difference between success and failure? Definition of success and failure. What is success? Most people always believe that when they have billions, that is success. When they have enough money in their account, they have 100 houses, 20 cars, that is success. Success is when you as a person are able to impact the lives of others around you. Not you alone being the man that is standing tall. Try to be what I call PhD, pull him down syndrome. Success comes in different forms. People study. Do you know that the richest person in the world today, Bill Gates, do you know he was a dropout? He dropped out from school. Are you aware? But people now will call him that, oh, great success. Is he not? Being able to get the gift, to identify the gift that God has deposited in you and putting it forward for others to benefit. I had the opportunity to attend the current president of the United States, Donald Trump, in America, when I attended one of his seminars, because I was into real estate at the time in the United States, because you always want to gain knowledge about real estate. I was a real estate practitioner. He spoke about success and failure. People see him that, oh, great success. No. Sometimes you don't sleep. You don't have time for your family. What you do, you are looking at how much you have in the bank. That is not success. Success is that how many of you came to this seminar today? You will go back home. You have gained huge knowledge. You go and also teach others. Others will gain more knowledge. Others will go and teach others. So at the end of the day, there is progress within the environment. That is what I'm saying. President Buhari won as president. That is success. Is it not? Now to govern, he has not been successful. He has been successful in some area, but he has not succeeded in some areas. Why? Because some of the bad eggs, wicked people, the cabals that don't want him to succeed. Now can you take the success of being victorious at the poll, and now look at the ordinary Nigerians cannot get the feeling of governance? People cannot afford to have 1 or 2 square meals a day. There's poverty, unemployment everywhere, power failure. All the roads are in comatose, state of comatose. From Abuja to Benin now, you leave 7 a.m., you get there 12 midnight. No road you can boast of that is motorable. You go to the north, the same, all over the country. Because failure, there are people who derive success in failure. I said there are people who derive success in failure. Don't forget too, failure is an orphan. Failure is what? And success is what? Has extended family. When you have succeeded, oh God. When President Buhari won, look, even those that were castigating him, those who never saw him before, oh, they want to relate with him. And guess what? They are dragging the man down. So success and failure goes together. You have to define what you want to stand for. Do you want to fail? You want to be a failure? I don't want to be a failure. Anybody want to be a failure here? Do you want to be identified with failure? Want to be identified with success? Okay, now, just look around this environment now. Look at it. There is success here. Is there no success here? Yes. Because the place is cozy. It's like you are in America or you are in London. Don't you see the way it's beautified?
Yes, sir.
But when you are outside, you wouldn't know you have such magnificent building and very, colorful and all that. You wouldn't know, will you? So success and failure are, to be honest to you, are something that I don't like failure. I don't like to discuss failure. I like to discuss success. My name is success. Say this. My name is success.
My name is success.
My name is success.
My name is success.
And I reject failure.
And I reject failure.
And I reject failure.
And I reject failure.
Failure is not my portion.
Failure is not my portion.
Success is my portion.
Success is my portion.
And I shall live with success.
And I shall live with success.
And I shall walk with success.
And I shall walk with success.
And I shall perfect success.
And I shall perfect success.
And out of labor room, success will follow me. Success will follow me. To my state. To my country, Nigeria. To make Nigeria great again. To make Nigeria among the leading nations. Success shall be our portion. Nigeria must succeed. And success must come out of Nigeria. In Jesus' name. Inshallah.
Greetings, Honorable. My name is Prince Yusi Nga, and I'm the Lebanon Governor of the State. We all know the sacrifice you all pay to strengthen our democracy in our nation, Nigeria. Supporting the Not Too Young to Run is one of the trending bills you all made a patriotic move to achieve. I celebrate you all for that. My questions are, the first question is, how is our president doing? That's one. And my second question is, the problem within our nation, Nigeria, I believe is not unavailability of resources. If you agree with me, the problem of our nation is bad leadership. If this be true, what do you think is your ideology of leadership? Don't you think the means of running government in our nation, Nigeria, is too expensive? 3, we once have a guest who once contested, but unfortunately, he lost the election, and he promised never to receive salaries if elected. Would you want our leaders to emulate such? 4th is, what's your ideology of corruption? Don't you think there is a gap between the legislative and the executives? And this attitude is indeed drawing us back. And I will plead with you that when you get back to the house, reach Dogara and tell him that Nigerians want to see him there. You should come and listen to Nigerians. We want to talk to him in person. I would like to put it that we are pleading, but I wouldn't put it we are pleading. This is his nation. This is Nigeria, and I definitely know he means well for Nigeria. And the Green Century Code means well for Nigeria. He should come over to the mansion of success, the mansion of solution ground. Let's discuss the Green Century Code with him. Thank you.
What's your question? Let me have, because you have a lot of questions there.
It's a draft. I don't
No,
know.
don't worry. Don't worry, you know, because you have a very wonderful, you know, you took your time to craft this. Now, seriously, if you ask me as a House of Rep member, our problem, taking it from corruption, I've buttressed that before, if you listen carefully, that corruption is our major problem. And the way to solve it, we cannot stop it 100%, but to minimize it, to stop all the loopholes, is what that is important. And I believe President Buhari, he also asked, how is he doing? He's doing his best, humanly possible.
I mean his present state.
Hold on, I'm coming. Now, his present state, if you watch him or if you see him, if you compare the way he was before he left this country and when he came back, you know the man is strong as ever. He's stronger. Even though, like I said before, that you wouldn't want to wish even your enemy to die. I don't wish my enemy, even my enemy, to die. You know what I will say to God? I want God, keep them alive so that they can see what He will use me to accomplish, what He will do in my life, so that when they are saying what God is doing in my life, they have no reason but to change, to have a heart of change, so that they can come closer to God and do the right thing. So a lot of people were clamoring, agitating that some said, oh, he was dead, he was on life support at the time, that he's on wheelchair, he's in a coma. We heard so many rumors. But when he came back and he, you know, spoke to Nigerians, when he spoke to Nigerians, what happened? He said he spoke for 6 minutes. People were castigating saying all sort of things. But for me, I was happy, I was proud to see our president speaking. Doggedness. You know, he was speaking his mind. I was touched. So my prayer was, every patriotic Nigerian should pray for their leaders. So I don't want him to die. Rather, I want him to succeed, to govern Nigeria, so that good things can come out of Nigeria. Because if Nigeria succeed, all of us succeed. He wouldn't say, at the time, my dear, it was cocoa. South, we're doing cocoa. North, we're doing granite pyramid. We have coal in the east, right? Oil. And we have rubber, cocoa and rubber. I tapped rubber at the time. We have missed the 8 ball. We have to think outside the box. Buhari is not on trial in any form. He talked about the insecurity. He's fighting it head on. The only problem what we're having is the bad policy that the governor of Central Bank brought. Bad policy that destroyed this country. That when our naira to dollar is the cause of our problem. Where businessmen and women are traveling, they are relocating to African country because those who used to go buy goods with dollars, with naira, they change naira to dollar, they can't afford it anymore. Some people live here today, they go to Kenya, they go to Liberia, they go to Ghana, use our money to go and buy their own money, and in return, they buy dollar and they bring it back to Nigeria and sell at the half rate. It is happening right now. Who brought the policy? The governor of Central Bank. Because of their own selfish interest. You must bring technocrat, like what Bill Clinton did. I don't care if President Buhari happened to bring his brother, his friend, his colleagues to govern Nigeria. As long as I'm going to get the result that will put Nigeria among the leading nations. That's my interest. Look at, in America, you have George Bush as president. George Bush Sr., you have George Bush Jr. Even another of his son was contesting for president. America, quote unquote, the democracy of the world. That is even what we are copying. Their constitution, almost 70 to 80% of their constitution, that's what we are copying in Nigeria. But we say, he employed, you know, sometimes, yes, we have to follow the rule. We have to follow the law because of our, you know, they call it a quota system, you know, and all that. At the end of the day, if, for instance, there's somebody, if you are from Imo, and you are intelligent, you are qualified to do certain things, why should I not bring you? So I want to go and bring somebody from Benin who is not even qualified, who have no brain to get it right. We won African Cup of Nations of recent, right? Those who play the football, most of them were from where? From where? East. From where? Southeast. Didn't we win? When we won, what happened? Nigeria? I'm not hearing you. What was Nigeria doing? We all celebrated, right? We were celebrating, right? We didn't say, oh, the people that the man that scored the goal is an Igbo man. Oh, the goalkeeper is a Yoruba man. Or the outside man, it was the defender. Was that? I am looking for team player. Team player. When you stand, President Buhari stand, and we have other team players that are willing and ready to join hands with him to succeed. Those are the people I'm looking for. I don't care whether they are Igbo, Yoruba, Hausa. As a matter of fact, when I was in America, they didn't care whether I'm a Nigerian. I was given an opportunity to excel. So if they couldn't discriminate against me, why should I be discriminating against we Nigerians? Quota system, federal character. Here is the law. Some of this law needs to be amended either to be amended or be repealed. Some of these laws are not working. They are archaic. We're in the 21st century. That's why I said, this labor room, you must think tank. You must reason together. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
So, just to the final, before I sit down, I know you are passionate about so many things, the way you spoke, you know, you took your time. There's another one I need to capture that I'm not captured. Thank you. Now, anybody that will tell you he or she is campaigning, or when I'm elected, or if I'm elected, no salary, they ask yourself, no salary. What business are you doing? How are you going to be able to feed if you are not, you're going to give your salary away? Ask question. I'm looking for a realist. We try to whip sentiment. Something that is real. Okay, how much is salary? How much is my salary? I've said it because you know, my salary is 686,000. naira. That's my salary. Before it was 568. It has been increased to 86,000 naira. So now, let me tell you. Do you know how many phone calls I get a day? Text messages, email, calls. You have to try your best to answer. There are some. I was able to save one's life. God used me to answer that for that day. I was in the chamber. Because when you are in the chamber, you can't answer phone. Your phone cannot even ring. It's against the rule of the house. You're not supposed to answer phone or pick the phone or text. The phone is jammed anyway. I went to the restroom. As I entered the restroom, I saw the phone, my phone rang. So I answered it inside the toilet, in the restroom. Guess who called? Somebody called, was crying. What happened? He was shot. He was robbed. The armed robber shot him. Now, who was I talking to now? The brother. He said, what? He said, armed robber shot my brother. Who? His name is Melody. I mentioned his name. And this guy is a gentleman to the core. And he was laying down flat at the hospital. Nobody to attend to him. And who brought him there? It was the police that even helped, that brought him to the hospital. And it's government hospital. They left him on the floor. But thank God that I answered that call. For this fact that I happen to know the CMD of that hospital, I called him immediately. Please rescue this young boy. He has been robbed. He has been shot. Guess what? The man was not even there. He ran from home. Went to the hospital. Attended to that young boy. They did operation. 5 operations. Bullets. They shot his stomach. That young man is alive today. If I have not answered that call, that young man would have been dead. So what I'm trying to tell you is this. When I say, oh, free salary, is that, look, it's not about free salary. Bringing dividends of democracy, bringing federal government present to the doorstep, having job creation, helping people to gain employment, positioning people in different, government parastatals, giving employment to them, giving them food. It's not just giving them food. How do you give them food? You teach them how to fish. You give them fish today, give them fish tomorrow. You haven't helped them. At least the opportunity is that I source for everywhere, anywhere they are having vacancy. My job is to look for. I have CV in my office. When I have anywhere they are looking for a job, I ask my barrister, my SLA, look at it. Can we get anybody to match this vacancy that is available? We look, and I write, and I plead. But guess what? Sometimes it was, when they go for interview, they go for test, they are not able to pass. So I don't blame, I wouldn't blame them. I'm not asking that they must take them. That you won't be smart. We must get the right people in the right position. I don't want to get people, I don't want to get my brother or my son when I know he's not capable, incompetent. Then I'll go and say, go there and serve just because he's my relative. No. If it's an Igbo man, Yoruba man, Hausa man that is qualified, that can do the job and put Nigeria forward, I will give the person the opportunity to serve. So just saying it, I'm giving my salary away. That's not it. Well, it's okay, it's nice, but that doesn't solve anything, any problem. Go ahead, go ahead.
The way we run our government is expensive.
Thank you. Truly, government have no business doing business. What did I say? Government is only there to create enabling environment for businessmen and women to come in and excel. Government is to provide the platform to regulate. So at the end of the day, taxes are paid. Even today, when you look at the way government is being run, when they were talking about devolution of power to governors, I look at it, yes, no, no, yes. Yes, to give the governors more power to be able to be creative, to bring investor to develop his or her state. Not to wait for federal government. If oil is discovered, or the mineral resources is discovered, the governor should be able to invest, bring in investors to help develop it so that the state can also benefit. They pay taxes to the center. Not federal government. You find oil in Edo, the federal government. You find oil in Ondo, it's federal government. You find oil in Kanu, it says federal government. You go to Enugu, it's federal government. Then all the state that are depending on is handout. Every month they come to Abuja to collect their federal allocations without working for it. Because they are not working for it, they spend it anyhow. Some of the governors are working, some of them, my dear, they are ready to write them about. Go to their state, they can't even pay their salary. Look at the Paris Club refund that some of them got. He went to voicemail, went to their private pocket. So those are the issues. Those are the things that you all should also discuss. These governors, the ones that are working, appreciate them, praise them. But the ones that you also find that are not working, tell the world, let them have a change of heart. When you say power, more power to governors, which other power are we trying to give to them? We talk about immunity. Immunity is impunity, and impunity is corruption. What did I say?
Immunity is impunity, and impunity is corruption.
Why? Power, license to steal, to rob, to kill, to mail. No check and balance. I don't know, the law of our nation is worrisome. Something when I look at it, you give immunity to governors, you give immunity to president. If they steal money, nobody can question them. No one. Go to other part of the world. Go to other part of the world. Even those that prescribe democracy to we Nigerians, Africa. There's no such thing. How did we not came about immunity? So you take the people's money without answerable to them, and you go scot-free. Then at the end of the day, people are clapping for them. Where do we go from here? So, my dear, the role that you all should be playing now is why we are here now, to come out with the way forward. The way forward, the labor room, what after 9 months of pregnancy, after 37 days now, I know you have been here at 37 days. So by the time the baby is due, I know you are going to have a wonderful, child. You are going to deliver a wonderful nation. And that nation, Nigeria, by the time you come out with your resolution, your submission, it will be a submission that will impact the life of the ordinary Nigerians. So, on that note, I think I want to thank you for all your questions. Can I have that?
Your pen.
My name is Ehiozuwa and I'm from Sokoto State. I have only one question and a little advice as a young politician. I was born and brought up in politics.
Very good. The youngest politician in the house.
My advice is, yes, we believe Mr. President is surrounded with cabals, but I believe the members, House of Reps and Senators are surrounded with sabotage. People around them as aides and people that advise them as normal advice to serve their people, they don't advise them well. Because I'm very close to most of my members, House of Reps in my state. Someone like Kalanjeni, someone like Bala Hassan Abubakar, and the former speaker, Governor of Sokoto, I'm very close to him, and I know National Assembly, there is less corruption in National Assembly. There is less corruption, actually there is less corruption in National Assembly. But what I want you to know, sir, is if, for instance, you are from Ido, you have someone like Doctor close to you, I assure you, you will have a very good advice because he has I'm very close to my governor and I advise him and he go with my ideas and he succeed. And you can prove it that he is not corrupt. That's why I said there is less corruption in National Assembly. So please, sir, when bringing people close to you, bring someone like Doctor close to you. And my question is, please, what are you doing about the local government autonomy? Local government chairmen are more closer to people than anybody. Please, what are you doing about local government autonomy? Thank you very much.
Clap for him. You can clap for him again. Thank you very much. Yes, local government autonomy. We have been shouting, we have been crying for it. Nigerians have been yearning for it for so long. As you can see, thank God to the National Assembly, the Senate President and the Speaker, both houses came together that we must pass it. And it was passed unanimously. Now, it is left for these labor room governors now to take a position to go back to your various states and challenge the state House of Assemblies, the members, and the governor, so that the governor does not rubber stamp the members of House of Assembly of the various states, because it must be passed by the House, by the state House of Assemblies. The National Assembly, we have done our part. And we saw it rightly that local government are closer to the people. Every politics is local. That is grassroots. Without local government, there is no state government. Without state government, there is no Nigeria. Is it not correct?
Yes, sir.
Why do you deprive the people at the grassroots level, the local government, to be part of the democracy? Say democracy for the people, by the people, and of the people. When the governors, they have decided to say no. Well, I want to appreciate some of them. I'm hearing they are doing election. Some of them are conducting election now, trying to have an elected chairman of various local government councils. But some governors have refused. So challenge your governors, challenge your state House of Assembly members that they must support and vote for this bill so that they pass it. Because if they kill it, then we have done our part. All fingers should be pointed at where? States. So that is where we are. Because if, for instance, if Mr. President Buhari decide to say today, and he found any of the governors found wanting, like this Paris Club reform that some governors have taken as their own private property. I say, okay, I'm dissolving your state. I'm bringing somebody to be the governor. An elected office. That's a breach of the law, is it not? Yes. But the governors are doing it. They will dissolve local government, elected member, put the caretaker. Is there any caretaker in the constitution? No, sir. Is there any? No. Go and study. There's no such thing. So I am challenging you all to take the bull by the horn, to challenge your people. While we are doing our part, you all should do your part. That labor room must be a labor room that will bring good tidings, dividends of democracy, to put Nigeria among the leading nations, that you'll be proud of your own country, from your state, you'll be proud where you come from, your local government, because what you are doing here is a service to humanity. To be a sin to God and mankind, to look at Nigeria, I said, look, I will dump you. We cannot dump Nigeria. Let's love Nigeria. Let's be our brother's keeper. There's hope for this great country. I believe something good can come out of this country. If you believe, work towards it. Yes, it is. I believe something good can come out of this country. So on this note, please, I want to thank you for the opportunity given to me at the labor room. I'm sorry I have to go, but I'm not going forever. Anytime opportune, I'll be here to appreciate you. So if we just cut the cake so that we can summarize and
first.
Huh?
We'll take the labor room creed first, then we'll go proceed on cutting the cake. Liberal Governor of Abia State, leaders in creed.
After the count of 2, 1, 2.
I stand at the sacred gate of time, shoulder to shoulder with my kind and breed. We share a common burden and promise. The travail has started. My water is broken. Something is coming. A superior nation is breaking out. The world is anxiously waiting, and I am the carrier. I must release this precious seed inside of me. The memories of yesterday will not stop me. The pains and shame of today will not define me. My womb is the carrier of the future. Few days from now, my baby will cry in freedom. I shall give to the world a brand new super nation. This is my calling. It is too late to stop me. For by God and my kind, this will surely be. Whoosh! Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
you many happy returns of the day, long life and prosperity. Hip, hip, hip! Hooray! Hip, hip, hip! Hooray!
After the spelling of...
Join your hand.
After the spelling of Nigeria,
Thank you. I really appreciate you. You are the future, and I believe something good can come out of Nigeria.
Amen.
And I believe what you are doing, and God will bless you, give you give you long life, give you good head, because good head is wet. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Don't forget to send the message to Uganda, please.
I will. I'm meeting right now. Don't worry, I will. If because he's a busy. Oh man, if you understand his program, I pity him. I'm telling you, I pity him. But if there's opportunity, why not?
We have more questions, but we challenge it through our governor.
Yes, so my governor.
Yes.
So all of you are my governors. So.
Yes. But he is your governor.
Yes.
And you need him. He has a lot of ideas in himself.
And you're welcome, sir.
Okay. Okay, here you go. This is my card.
Thank you.
Yeah. It was just small for me. Small, yeah. It's too big. Just small, just small. Yeah, I just want to taste more. Thank you.
Thank you.
Chairman Governors Forum. Thank you.
You're most welcome, sir.
May God bless you. As you lead your people, God will lead you to the promised land.
Amen.
Nigeria will be great.
Amen.
With you, I believe it.
Amen.
Nigeria will be great.
We can't say yet. Maybe not. Definitely.
No. I'm thinking like no, it was okay. No, it was okay. No, I was expecting him to say something. But then, yeah. I didn't even laugh that time. No, it was just I laughed when he was talking about okay, smile. No, you didn't do anything wrong. No, nothing went wrong.
You people,
thank you.
Jib was raising. I raised it.
For the past 4 weeks, I almost have a show.
Try. It's not funny, but we'll try now. Why? Because you know this group.
Keep quiet. I want to address
I intentionally asked Yeye. I intentionally copied it down. Yes. Ask Jib. Jib was raising up.
But no, don't ask questions.
It's not like.
Wait, no, see my point. Don't get me wrong. My point now is that who is investor out of all of us?
I
I thought I shot him up with my own voice.
I understand. But try and write it down so that I will have a copy. I want to present our states. Something that is happening that yes, when I get the copy, you have yours.
They should always ask questions in this place. I am saying it because most of us sometimes I don't know some I just not in this line today. This is not the first session, this is not the second session, this is not the third session. It has been happening.
Did you raise up your hand today?
Yes, I raised up my hand. It was not even yesterday. It was not even today. I've been raising up my hand for some time now. It has not been called upon to ask my questions. I want to believe and I want to say this every capacity that I am here to represent my state, and for that I should be given that opportunity to ask questions. I'm not saying this for you. I'm also. It's something I'm going to raise tomorrow.
It's something that should be raised for everybody.
Yes. I am not comfortable.
Let me. The data is my hand up for a question. I did not raise up my hand.
So
I raised up my hand. So they told me as if Jib was begging. Jib was begging.
I raised up my hand to ask questions. Not myself.
Yes.
See, let's yes. No.
I guess. Let me tell you something. This is not the first administration. In my house, when I'm here to let us understand something. Even when Promise was on seat, we had a fight with her internally. Let me show you one beauty about it. When people raise up their hand for question, the moment you see someone and you come, everybody raise their hand down again. You won't see we write down. I used to write down names. The man was telling me personally. My time is up.
I understand.
Before they came to before the prompter, there's always a prompter who will come. They did it almost like 7 times today. That's when it ended. See, it costs us nothing to ask all the 37 governors. Translation. That is why we try to do when you are introducing yourself. Don't just say your name and title.
No, not discourage. No, that's not the word. Not discourage.
The question I wanted to ask is what was the question?
Not like exactly. And
and I raised my hand even before he did.
Like when they say we should.
I told him. Let me show you strength. I didn't even know he's going to call Prince. Let me show you strength. This is strength. I didn't tell him anything. See, if you know the kind of note I collect, I rose my hand before someone. I was not allowed to talk. This is something you guys did yesterday in Ghana. You understand? I didn't show him. Now imagine I was the one telling him to come. That's what I go to. That's it.
Come back, Mr. Chairman. See my phone.
I get what you're saying.
Wait, sorry. Make a list.
We used to make a list.
They would have done something.
I wrote at the point yesterday. I did it yesterday. See, when you put it, no. Sulaiman. I did it yesterday. Sulaiman, I did it yesterday. You know the problem when you put it. When we start from introduction, we are already taking.
I know now. Nothing. I heard him make the statement before.
Your name. When we start doing my pet project and it's campaign, we are already digging deep.
Somebody come take.
Wait first.
I was very happy when it shot first because it was sharp. Seriously, it's very.
The cake they
especially this coming week when more prominent guests are coming. You see the next chairman what he will go to.
I know. Okay. So, that's what
I guess. Okay, I will.
can go about.
Seriously. They will promise this issue.
So what is it that you say you got on him?
When Promise was on seat, we members of House of Ginger, we fought with Promise. That she did not call us. She will be like, even for her to pick hands round. There are times you see someone's hand, next thing you won't see it up again. You see another person, you pick that person immediately. You get all those kind of things. I started jotting down names. That was what I did. I tried calling house by house. That yesterday, you see that. It was,
the solution is to do this thing house by house. Each house will pick a question. They are going to tell one person to answer for them. Simple. It's house by house.
Against comes. If, for instance, today is this man that was speaking, I write a question, give him. Everybody write a gift.
Then tomorrow. See, the problem starts from our intention. We should I get your plan. You know what? Everything at the time starts the moment we start our introduction. God bless you.
And since that is the reality, let us do
I will advise the incoming house leaders. Do you know how interesting it is to pick everybody? It cost me nothing.
No, did he say Buhari or did he? No, that one he said.
All the government to come down. I will wait your presence. My name is Ali Bode Yusuf, the Labour Governor for Lagos State. Thank you, sir.
To ask question, you are funny.
Talking. Do you understand? If you want to do that, I know the person.
You see, I intentionally do.
No, I don't even know why you people are surprised.
Imagine, I rose my hand before someone, I was not allowed to talk. This is something you guys did yesterday. There's nothing to be a big baby here. We are matured. You shouldn't be acting childish. You shouldn't be acting for every how necessary. What multi-transmit? Sylvester, the transmission was accurate.
How many days?
Just clear the doubt.
It was me and Abubakar that left the same time.
No.
Transmitter mi lágbára gan.
You must not say it now.
Transmitter mi lágbára gan. Ṣé yẹ?
No, don't take it like that now.
Lágbára gan. Kò sí tí ó lè mú.
No.
Sylvester, ládùúgbò iye ìgbà tí ó fẹ́ dojú tì mí.
I know how to handle beautiful girls. Me, I know how to handle beautiful girls. Me, I'm telling you. I know. Yes, I know.
I also tell you what
You can not send someone.
You understand?
I understand you properly, so don't worry. Afraid of who?
Not that I want to go.
Oh, me?
Oh, my nice.
No, if the guy comes that he heard about Labour and he wants to come, I want him to come. Yes, but not in that.
Look at me. Look me in the eyes.
No. Me, I can't handle anything.
Oh, my nice.
No.
Look me in the eyes.
That's why we remove it deliberately.
People are childish.
No, don't imagine things.
The fact that you
don't imagine things
doesn't make you smart.
No, I'm a strong person. I know how to handle myself. I'm a strong person. I know how to handle myself. So don't worry about all these imaginations.
If you see the threat embarrassing note I was receiving.
Why are you concluding now? You are concluding.
Because you want to ask.
You are actually concluding now.
If you see the note,
you are. No.
I was
I've been what you guys are
Oh God
doing.
is good.
It's not
But don't conclude,
I've
sha.
been raising hands.
There's nothing that can happen
Intention
worse.
is not called.
Nothing. Nothing can happen wrong.
No worry, cut out.
No, all this. No, it's a view you have. Maybe.
My time is up.
Okay.
That was what the man was saying. My time is up.
Okay.
My time is up.
Okay.
Pass the ice in here, please.
And he doesn't like disrespect.
Your chairman wants to eat ice.
Look at it.
Even if I'll be, even, okay, you have to serve, no problem. She's trying to code me.
Okay.
You must not come and watch it. You
You
must not come out to watch
You
it.
be attentive to it.
Sleep, listen. I'll give you one secret. When it's around that, have a warm bath. I will fetch water for you, hot water. Start having a warm bath. Just carry the duvet. Even if your bedmate tell you she wants to come and use the duvet now, no answer. You can't sleep, I'll sleep today. Unless they will beg me to wake up tomorrow morning.
I was better one time. Nobody might see my friend.
My mind has not been at rest.
Because mostly we used to be awake till after 5.
Problem is,
you face it.
I don't like sleeping with the lights on.
Now half me. You put all bless you.
No.
Come on, my son, you talk about.
You see all of us here.
You should do
I get your view. I understand your view, but I don't think it's still necessary for you to open it up like that. Because the more you make it real, the more it becomes. What I mean is, the more you make it real or open it. Yes, the more you're viewing it like this, it becomes like it is true.
Also for the executive council.
No, now.
For the executive council.
Don't worry, it's not denial.
But
for how? It's not healthy.
Yes. Yeah. Let them know. Apart from house by house, they will serve for the executive council.
You're trying to realize.
I mean,
wasn't it?
Remove that knife.
It's like everyone.
Ginger.
Yeah. Executive, I want executive council.
Person opened up. That's a different thing.
That we are taking for the executive council. Shut up, go and tell them.
Bring that case.
Peace Matthew. Peace Matthew. Peace. Yes. I'm serious, the executive council. Executive council is not much now. It's like 3 or 4. Executive council.
It's not funny. It's not funny.
What do you do? Council, chairman, then Dumba.
As he thinks.
That is executive council.
No, as he thinks. No.
Yeah, did direction.
Don't put it like that again. You are putting it another way again. Don't say to be fair as he thinks.
Don't let it fall.
See, I also have views. People have views about Metro in the house.
No, who is the Labor Room Executive Council?
Have you?
I'll donate my cake.
They are sick, so
it brings out the
obviously they are complete.
Is there anybody?
Somebody like
Babu, do you know anybody getting charity?
So it brings out the juice in life.
Where is Ginger?
No, the forthrightness is you knowing what to do and how to do it and when to do it. That makes you lead yourself. No, your boldness, you misinterpret. You know why people misinterpret your boldness? Let me tell you why people misinterpret your boldness with your imposement. You're very bold. That's beautiful. In fact, men like us like bold people. I don't like timid girls. You understand? But the imposement aspect is when you sound like mom, when you sound commanding or you don't.
All governors are to leave the lounge now.
Take one.
But don't leave your humility that might make men scared.
Princess. Sorry, please, when you're done, come.
Not because you want to get scared. Men, we don't get scared, but we like.
Sorry, do we have any lady bearing charity in
or
there?
something that is beautiful?
I need to
It's unnecessary. It's not because we cannot handle it, but because we necessarily don't need it.
I don't see that picture.
So that is where the misconception comes. Boldness and
John Johnson.
Everybody here knows very, very.
I don't know where my house is.
It was a planned joke.
I don't know that. Take one from my portion.
Off your forwardness. You see that forwardness is always covering your intelligence.
Because I was saying this is what they did to me.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know you get. No matter how beautiful your flower is, if there
I'll make the apology. On this note, I'm very tendering an apology on behalf of Promise no longer for whatever utterance you might have made.
Okay, now.
Your smile is coming back.
Kindness, sweetness.
I know.
That
it was because of the stress you went through today, Abi. That was why you.
Let's go before they start fixing this place. They're fixing this place for you.
We are dashing, we are giving you all.
You know, I'm a shy person.
Who wants chopper?
So that's what it is. A man gets scared when he sees
no, I can say leave now.
And then that forwardness is not based on the fact that he cannot handle it, but because it's not necessary for him to face it. Yes.
Promise, come and serve me, man.
Yes. Amen. Thank you.
Dan Taraba.
Yeah, please do.
Promise.
Please take a portion.
Should I help myself?
And give the rest to the others. Please, I want to go and sleep.
Are you done?
No, a portion.
Me? Commando? Sorry. Is it my own or my own is outside?
A portion. I said take one, a portion.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
If on the like, we no go. My cousin, I will say I don't cost person.
No, they didn't say shall we just decided to leave.
Now you know now. Drop and see the way it be. I said take a portion. Yes. This is the portion. Bode, Brian,
where is the clean summa?
and Niger.
Clean summa.
Go and sleep. I was already sleeping. Sorry, darling.
Why are you one kenke? Oh, okay. Where's our own?
You chop.
So this one is my own?
So it's remaining Brian and I wanted to keep it in
1 or 2?
The fridge. That's why I asked for the fridge. Since they were not.
You know I like cake. You know I like cake.
You have to meet him back.
Let them talk. Let them talk.
What was that? My wife? Yes, dear. My group leader.
I don't mind.
Nora.
Just tell
he said,
them.
When you people are,
why not?
We should not spoil you. That people are saying it.
You're welcome there.
I'm confused. That cake seems to be choking me.
Part of the problem.
Who's the most?
How you do to part of our problem in this house.
Do you know the note?
See your cake. They come with your cake.
Masala! Do you know you wrote
your cake is with Sylvester.
I've been raising up my hands since yesterday.
If you say I was just now, it was not the cold part.
It look me like Chinese.
Anything that we say the 50. That's the only thing we have. Well, me, if somebody do Jeep, even if not Jeep, we want to do that.
If you see how good, you didn't get caught. Imagine that the man was begging me that Mr. Chairman, I have to be going. My time is up.
That's my question, but I kept it because we will need it.
That need day for me to do this.
Everyone is intelligent. Everyone has a question.
But you know,
I raise up my hand. I raise up my hand for you to call me.
Kuba mu rice mu cika fi wani na mutane su fara zangara mu.
No, it's not even up to 7. Just come down now.
Just calm down, after eviction.
Where's Mazakwachi?
After eviction. So those guys will eat outside. Evicted people will eat outside.
They will take care of them now.
Eat
with us or when they get there.
No, I know.
Now VIP they are going to go. That one was emotional.
I want to go.
Even if not the carry on come on, don't cry for anybody again. I don't too monkey myself.
There's no more water.
Kuka come back.
Water in my eyes.
Kuka come back. Kuka me lave.
Please help me call.
Wallahi koniza actually in Madrid. I will not want. You understand?
Kuka mami
ya. So I don't want to tell you anybody when they call outside now. I don't cry because I don't waste my tears.
Nasha bebe. Okay, asa sha bebe. Yawa, kuma da shaka. Yawa.
I'm sure people will microwave the cake. I'm sure.
Please help me call Chong.
Okay, I will.
That's what I'm kicking in. Aba. Babu, mencho. Demo.
Gio is calling.
Holy Jesus. I'm telling you, I'm walking towards it consciously. Holy.
Your beddy.
Jesus.
Your beddy is calling you. Say she wants to give you song.
This is a new song.
Sorry.
Holy. Holy. Ouchie. I da kin bashi zan kashe kana. Ina na? Kin ga yana abin da nake fara din ko? Kina ga zaki ki duke ne yanzu?
Education does not mean one is taught.
Woo!
Educated, gone to school regularly, can have the worst manners in the world.
Gadi mana? Gashi. Yanka. Gashi ki yanka. Yanka ka kida.
Thank you.
Banyak. Baka bari. I don't know. Kai kalbi da ni. Ana sai da kai tarin guban transformer. Holy Jesus.
Kai, don't say this kind of stupid the other side. I can't say what Sata Zaka.
Yeah, this idiot. Get out. Katon hula ne za su yi. Yayi? Kai? Eh? Na Abuja ne. FCT. Holy. Until you know. Kada kasani.
Wannan bai sani ba, ai wannan zai fara sani.
Yo na fi hulan nan da ake so a ta.
Shi ne dan so ko ba gane.
Alhaji ya dawo maka.
She is very close. Mace ne ma sallami da ka ko dan wannan shi da papa. Ka ne ka sha hadisi.
To kan shawo. Sunan hula? Yes. Akadena. Kitchen? Okay. Holy. Shut up. Holy Jesus. We call on you. Holy Lord. Holy.
Me and you here. How many times? You understand?
I'll go
to Nigeria, made the colors come down.
Maybe now. Hi. It's like the film. As I did like this now, ba, if to say now me did the list, ba, I don't think so I go feel like this. Because my mind don't day, I've got my mind made up. Where I go shit. Holy.
But that's a funny song.
Holy. Yes. Holy.
We have a meeting, pa.
Nangamanabo. Why you guys don't kill us now? Eviction day today. They go do election today. After eviction, we go do meeting. Okay, yes. Okay.
Excuse me, sir.
Oh yes, sir.
Like on Monday there's eviction pitching. Do you don't know? Oh,
it's not eviction pitching. No.
It's what?
Which one is eviction pitching? After they said the 7. Okay, now the 7 list vote outside. Which one is that one?
Today they go down. They release the list.
On Tuesday they go do that one. They go release. I don't know when they go release them, but where that is for next week.
Okay, what are we doing on Monday? These 3 minutes.
I don't think that panel that they said is for eviction. They didn't mention anything.
We still have to meet to make something more tangible.
I just go where we'll do.
What of the items we will be collect for Saudi Arabia? We guys collect the materials.
Now you are talking. Now you are talking. But they said they will send it. They've not sent it. What are we meeting?
Okay.
Anyway.
What of the United Nations Green Century Code?
United Nations.
And the local food who guys present.
But we are meeting after now. Holy Jesus, you are. Oh. Hurry up! I'm waiting. What I want to do with that? I bet. I don't get patience for my bum. Holy. Asuliana. Jesus. Sing it now. Holy. Oh. Holy. Oh. Yeah. Jesus. They better let us sing now. Holy. You are Lord. Holy. My mighty God. Holy. Oh yeah. Jesus. Lord, you are holy. Lion of the tribe of holy. Jesus. Oh. Oh. Sing, holy, oh God, holy, you are
Seriously. Because you were not right in this one. You've not been right in other past ones. But I always keep quiet and I just let things ride.
I accept I'm not right in this one. And I'll talk to you. Tell you not to try to make it.
Thank you. That's all.
But does that change the fact that both of you have some kasala?
That is my job. Right now.
Right. How many times have you seen Chinedu? No, this
I'm not pretending for anybody.
It's not about pretending.
It's about
how you handle
If we handle our house right, if we do what is right, we won't be fighting outside. Pure and simple. If we do what's right, you don't need to fight outside.
Then what happens when people choose not to do it?
The person who's instigating the things that are causing us to fight or to talk loud. Check it. Dousing fire when you're not checking the source of the fire at all.
Maybe if I need to be
the fire will keep burning and burning and burning.
So many times, you know, please not to try.
With Gene. You didn't deal with her side of things.
Really?
Yeah.
When I stood up, so you know when someone does something good, you forget about the good thing he has done. Okay.
Is it smelling? You see how my sheep doesn't, it doesn't, you know that. You say that, you see, no, it doesn't smell normal. It has a conscience now. Because it's only
this is host doco. Then they'll come bring the black box. Ding ding.
Good evening, Lagos State. Good evening, Nigeria. Good evening, Africa. This is a tennis. Not really thanks. But this is just saying thank you for being there. Thank you for everything that happened. I had fun. I had work. I had headache. I had work. I want to keep on working and workaholic, I guess. Thank you. I'll keep on working. And thank you. And to all the support from the Lagos so far. Thank you. See you on Monday.
violated him.
He feels violated, right?
Benga feels violated right now.
You feel violated? You feel raped?
I violated you, bro. Oh God.
You can maintain your pagoda. I was reading that place. When that verse came in the morning, I laughed. So man, he said it there. Where's that your mirror?
I violated you. Yeah. Oh God. I'm about to wipe my ass and then you walk in. What kind of thing is that? I just violated you. I don't think they describe me for this one.
Violate you,
all angles of this country. Every end.
You feel violated. Nah, it won't help. Face it. Yes, you ain't seen nothing yet. There's more to where this is. I'm telling you, there's more to where this is coming from. Oh, there is very much more. Hey. Oh my God. We're not primitive, my brother. We are just. You're judging us big. When a white man comes here, he will say, "Wow, this is tourism." You understand? That's their view.
Did you know that the Germans kept black people in the zoo?
Yes, I saw it. I have pictures. I have over 1,000, especially black babies. I give you
Germany.
in Germany. I have the pictures.
We're being watched.
I have the pictures in my phone. Oh God, I'll show you. Then babies like keep black in zoo, like zoo kids. Everybody, the white people will run around. My God. I hurt my hand playing the drum this morning. Do you have anything I can apply? It's very painful here. The whole place here. Go that. Am I good to go on TV? Alpha, the PR worked. The PR today worked. Okay, they collected it. What did he write? Wow. That's crazy. That's a plus. I beg you, he go work. Oh, you don't call him before? No, that text you go send to this campaign. Labor room governor.
But now, no, of course, him coming now. It will not be strange.
I go call you now. Then
now you go send.
You think saying something the words?
No, no, immediately.
He said it. He said it.
When you were introducing yourself, she question doctor.
Yes.
Okay. I want to say, why?
How you take no? Yes. You go come on. My own go come if
you have been disowned now. You get people.
My own no go come. My own go fear.
You are peopless.
My own go fear as he go fear to come.
That's right. I'm not peopless. Watch.
Just send a message to Obaseki.
Okay.
This is the labor room. Governors not marked for discharge, proceed to the conference hall. Governors marked for discharge are to pack their belongings to the River Niger wing and wait for further instructions.
It's
My name is Nigeria. This is the labor room. Governors not marked for discharge, proceed to the conference hall. Governors marked for discharge are to pack their belongings to River Niger Wing and wait for further instructions.
Is here. I like my own. What's your own? My own darling. He doesn't. He ain't got no idea. How are you? He's coming. That she's my darling. You ain't.
That's plain, but you have to.
I hate this part right here. I hate this part. You know I cannot look at you again from this moment on. I have this. I have this. I have this sentimental attachment. Okay. I hate this part. With this dressing, I look like all these sales agent in companies. I look like all these sales agents now. Bank now. Hello, how are you, marketer? Please, how are you? I'm from bank. I'm from Bar Bank.
Let's do it.
I was there when
you know, see the message. Okay. The same will go. What you gonna follow?
They are the two of them, but I know they're funny to me. They do like this for complete 1 minute.
Who you a joint tattoo for?
Sorry,
View for who? When a guy.
Sure. You.
Nabaru.
The exercise. No way.
I hate this part right here. My hand. Basu da ya kama da kai ne. Fari kaman kai. Ni. Tashi je executive council. Wallahi na buga ganga ne hannu na har cikin na gyara kai ke.
Fine now, let's do this.
Let's do this. Gwarin jicar da wuri bana so manga fiskan.
Wallahi ya fara
ba wani abu ya zama wani iri abu wallahi. I hate this part right.
You will come back now, Pia.
Ozibo. Muje sama.
Yeah.
Making me emotional.
They do me like this. I lost joy when I in my heart of I have a heart of stone.
Spot right here. My cry all the way. You are my cry all the way.
See ya. Stupid. Where?
Thanks, dear. This one is yours. Trying to get the one that can lean back, lean back, lean back, lean back. My brother. Hold on, sir.
Now your birthday. We go do it. If not your birthday, we do it. No. I make sure say have a birthday. Wait, special food.
There's a praise on the inside.
It's right on the tell me because you go.
Yeah. I love staring up from the depths of my soul. So excuse me. I seem a little giddy, even stray.
Alpha.
No,
if you go say I go follow you, I will follow you. If you go say I go follow you, I will follow you. Come in peace, they catch you. Teach you the outside. Consider now.
Oh, but so when you saw me, you liked it. That was why you were standing in the hall, right? You were like, when I was coming, you were like,
no, I didn't nervous.
wow.
No, I didn't nervous.
Thanks, man.
Nothing got you, man.
Awesome.
Nah, inside kitchen.
What? Beard gas.
There can be one chance. Chong for that.
You know what it is. You know what it does.
When they ask how many did you?
I'm trying to be a nigga.
Chong,
yo, man, what's up, my nigga? Yo. Aspris is my brother, you know. Aspris is my brother from another mother. That's what it is. We look alike. I don't look like him, he looks like me. Yeah. You will know.
No, with this your attire, nobody they drag on.
Hey!
This one is, how many did you come with? 3?
Yes.
Okay. Apparently. I think this is first.
You don't go hug your papa. See this one? See take charge. Abi. Let me continue. I never experienced that before. Hey, no worry.
Go upstairs, so they say go upstairs. Don't announce them.
This one follow.
It's a lie. It's a lie. You know, I didn't know you were more.
So this is your thoughts.
Inside you.
This is your thoughts the same thing. Child.
I take her from you and I did your bar, bloody cross. Hi.
You forgot about August.
No, I don't forget. I don't pack my bag.
Bracelet.
Before you bait, you don't see my bag. What already?
Just this in arrangement.
Arrangement. No, it's going to be a communist Nigeria.
Don't worry,
So you guys should go.
Stop. Don't touch my eyes. Don't touch it.
My name? Jindike.
How far? Please come back. I need to give someone this thing for me. Please let me give this stuff to Chinedu. Ask him to make first. I give it to him. It's a 2-in-1 stuff. So just.
Oh my god!
I don't know. I'm usually I've hugged you now.
The proper one. No.
No. I don't give full hugs. I'm serious. Seriously.
Interrupted my sleep.
Oh, don't forget. Okay.
Yeah, interrupted.
Thank you.
Chop it.
Who the hungry person now?
Like, what is that? I can't go.
I saw you guys now. Let me eat your food.
Everybody going to chop from our food. Which on the fruit?
The key not there.
Key they will chop.
So our teachers in this, can you please let us what you normally do?
You hear talk. Okay, so alright, now let's do this. So
Wherever ready, let's do this.
Yes.
Come here.
Wait, Jenny.
Come here.
Amen.
Okay, so Bode and the Niger lecture you how it goes.
What?
I'm a professional like this. I'm a pro. I'm a pro. Oh my god.
Grab something for
you have to stand there. They will not play the beat. They'll call the
can continue teaching them the lecture. But now I have to kind of
Come here.
That's not it's not Arabian. Day-36b.
You follow.
We're good at watching cartoons together. But the Pop TV used to watch multi-choice.
Get up. You guys are coming. Don't worry. Bill.
Mr. Brown.
You know how we do that streets.
This is a Chris fest.
Nothing more like this. Are
you serious?
Yes, that's why it's
I'm not selling on good.
I'm not expensive, I'm nervous.
Prince, you man don't want to go upstairs.
But
how you do you? What's to make
Bom.
See, they say they come. They say I don't think they say I'm shy. Help you. He said wait. Come with the letter. Two. Mr. Brian.
Okay.
Nothing else. Actually, I don't know where they're coming from. Sending you guys out with no experience. We did.
We'll see the drama we're going to put down. We'll see now.
Nothing.
We'll see now.
No,
no one go up.
They have to be evicted as I did like this. And they hustle eviction. I did back last this time. And they hustle eviction.
People will. Person like you, we kind of won't go since.
Me now, I don't
You
give him.
may say, if I press the button, do I
know? No, I know what to do.
I know what to do.
That's maybe they just not to do this in time, just do like this.
Let me press the button.
Do you know Andrew don't take any chance? You can't press that button. Just press the button and walk out of the I'm telling you.
Is that even working?
Yeah, wait. What that means? I'll take your place. I'll take your place. Oh my goodness, this is Jasmine. You know, plan to stay mother. Jasmine. I like the guy.
Now I want some person something.
See, na Colette why I talk with. Na Colette why I talk with.
My mouth.
I didn't hear it. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I am now officially part of.
Wait. Daddy, why you give out the
You don't they beg me since.
Look at this.
My hand touched your eye that time.
No, my mouth.
Joy. No, so where is he? I went to look when he was sleeping. That's where I was. I went to the room. I noticed they packed their things.
I know it's one actually.
But it was 2 out of 10.
No, he has been stopping me now. No,
you gave him.
I gave him.
As in to strengthen the
bond. To strengthen the bond.
To strengthen the kidney.
No, he has been patient now.
They don't bring the kidney come.
Which kind of which kind of this one? You've embarrassed yourself.
The standard.
You are trying to drag others to your level.
People should go up.
This is not the final
I was
you guys are coming back. It's important that can't believe us. Riverside sister was represented in the house.
Yeah. What? Guinea now.
Something big is coming. 37 intelligent Nigerian youths will lead over 200 million viewers into the labor room. For 60 days in one mansion, they must pay the price to deliver to the world a brand new super nation, the Labor Room reality TV show. Something big is coming. 37 intelligent Nigerian youths will lead over 200 million viewers into the labor room. For 60 days in one mansion, they must pay the price to deliver to the world a brand new super nation, the Labor Room reality TV show. Something big is coming. 37 intelligent Nigerian youths will lead over 200 million viewers into the labor room. For 60 days in one mansion, they must pay the price to deliver to the world a brand new super nation, the Labor Room reality TV show. Something big is coming. 37 intelligent Nigerian youths will lead over 200 million viewers into the labor room. For 60 days in one mansion, they must pay the price to deliver to the world a brand new super nation, the Labor Room reality TV show. Something big is coming. 37 intelligent Nigerian youths will lead over 200 million viewers into the labor room. For 60 days in one mansion, they must pay the price to deliver to the world a brand new super nation, the Labor Room reality TV show. something big is coming. Labor Room Reality TV show.
You know, your values are the operating system of your heart. Your values are the things that define what is right and what is wrong. To you, your values are the things that tell you what is good and what is bad. The things that are acceptable and unacceptable. Your values are the things that drive whatever the situation is, help you to decode it into a decision. So it doesn't matter the situation. What matters the most is the values that you hold in those situations. What do rulers do?
Seven intelligent Nigerian youths will lead over 200 million viewers into the labor room. For 60 days in one mansion, they must pay the price to deliver to the world a brand new super nation. The Labor Room Reality TV show. is coming. 37 intelligent Nigerian youths will lead over 200 million viewers into the labor room. For 60 days in one mansion, they must pay the price.
Hello Nigerians, hello Africa, and hello world. Once again, it's your boy, Otto Paul Ada, a regular host for Labor Room reality TV show Discharge Night. For the last 36 days, Labor Room governors have been undergoing travail in order to give birth to a super nation. Last Sunday, it was mixed emotions. And trust me, tonight is gonna be something else. Ladies and gentlemen, sit back, relax, while we have some company time and run some commercials. I'll be with you later.
Have you paid VAT? Yes, VAT, Value Added Tax. VAT is a tax paid on all goods and services and remitted by the seller of the goods or provider of the service to the government. 5% VAT is added to the total cost of goods and services in Nigeria, and when remitted to government is used for funding development. If you have not, look out for the Federal Inland Revenue Engagement and Enlightenment Tax Team's feet as they visit your area soon. They will educate you and help you register to pay VAT. You can also visit the FIRS office nearest to you to register to pay VAT. The VAT you pay will be used by government to develop our transport infrastructure like roads and railway lines, to continually improve our educational sector by building more schools and upgrading existing ones, and to provide adequate security and a better quality of life for us all. Pay your VAT. Make contribution to the development of Nigeria. It pays to pay your tax. This message is from the Federal Inland Revenue Service. Have you paid VAT? Yes, VAT. Value.
Tonight is a night that everyone has been waiting for. Over the week, 8 governors were put on discharge, marked for discharge. And tonight we're going to see the outcome. And I want you to remain calm and have a little bit recap of all that has been happening in the House with these Labor Room governors. Thank you.
Beautiful day, Nigeria. From the glory of all lands, I'm Yeko Otwadan Depre, representing Bayelsa State in the Labor Room reality TV show. My Nigerian dream is simple. I want to see a Nigeria where our difference makes the uniqueness of us. What do I mean? You see a rainbow and you appreciate it. It's not because it has just one color, but multiple colors. The blue, the red, the Igbos, the Hausa, the Ijos, as minor and little as we are, coming together makes us who we really are, and that is Nigeria. If it has to be done, just do it. Please, please, please.